everybody and welcome to this video on the tan graph. In this video we're having a look at the effect of the B in the tan graph. So just a reminder, the equation is of the most general tan graph is y is equal to a tan bx minus p plus q. So we are looking at the effect of B on the tan graph. B is the coefficient of x and it changes the period of the graph. The period, once again, is how long does it take for a completed tan cycle to happen. Now, let's first look at the white case over here where y is equal to tan x. Here, our B value is 1. So for this is our simplest tan graph. And as you can see, it takes 180 degrees to complete a full cycle. Have a look at the asymptotes. There are two asymptotes, one at x is equal to 90 degrees and the other one at x is equal to 270 degrees. Now having a look at this graph over here, y is equal to x over 2, tan x over 2, b, our coefficient of x now is a half. You can see in this graph here, a full tan graph happens in 360 degrees, and our asymptote, we only have one in this from 0 to 360, and that is x is equal to 180. You'll see that the new period and the new asymptote we can get by taking the old one and dividing by b. So if we divide by b, then we get our new one. So 180 divided by a half is 360, 90 divided by a half is 180. This graph over here, the pink one, our b value, the coefficient of x is 2. And you can see that here it has been squished, it's been made a lot shorter. So a full graph happens in 90 degrees, and our asymptotes have also changed. It's in 45 and 135. And once again, we can get our new period and our new asymptotes by dividing by b. So 180 divided by 2 is 90, and our asymptote x minus x is equal to 90 divided by 2 becomes x is equal to 45, and x is equal to 270 becomes x is equal to 135. Let us have a look at an exercise. So what is the period and asymptotes of the following graphs? So the first one is our usual tan graph, and you should know that the period of it is 180 degrees. And we have two asymptotes at x is equal to 90 and x is equal to 270. So this is our standard graph and you should know it really well. If you do not, please watch our previous video on it. Now we have f of x is equal to a third x. So we said that to change it, we're going to divide by our b value, which in this case is a third. So the period will be 180 divided by a third, which is the same as multiplying by 3. And our period will then be 540. 180 divided by a third. For our asymptote, we have x divided, 90 divided by 3, a third, which is the same as 90 times 3. So this one here becomes x is equal to 270. So what we doing is we're dividing by a third. And our final one, our next asymptote is 270 divided by a third. So that is 810. Okay, for the last one, our b value is 2, so we're going to be dividing everything by 2. So our period is 180 divided by 2, which is 90. Our one asymptote is x is equal to 45 divided by 90 divided by 2, which is 45. And then x 270 divided by 2 is 135. I hope you have understood how to change the graph when the period has changed. Please watch the following videos for more information on the tan graph.